Hello and welcome back to the Socially Awkward Podcast. I'm your host Daniel, and today I have two guests on with me today.
Oh, piss off.
Shanice and Brandon. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
You already did, so thanks for that.
Yeah, much appreciated. Hi, I'm Brandon.
Hi.
And this is our guest Shanice.
Hi, I'm Shanice, and these are two of my last brain
These my
cells.
bitches.
These are my sad hoes.
Lads, I feel like we didn't properly dive into the fact that we have a full-on brand new studio.
Yeah,
last week.
we've a full podcast
I'm very
studio.
insecure right now. I'm so afraid of that
Can
camera.
we get the backstory? So last week, it was meant to be just the three of us. Well, it was always going to be Neve, but we just forgot to tell producer Paul that we had...
Oh, we had more.
We
Oh, yeah.
had more.
We almost lost the producer.
You the camera for Paul.
Yeah, no, because obviously we have three microphones here, so they had to set up like a fourth microphone so that we'd have enough for everybody here, which is, you know, fine for us, but was a bit of a stress for everybody else. But that's just down to, you know, error in communication. But we had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We had a ball.
We also haven't actually seen what we look like in the studio.
I'm
yet.
so scared.
I'm just so scared. This could either be great or like really
See, this is the
scary.
thing. We're so used to like our normal angles. Which camera is mine? That one. I'm so used to like my particular angle now that I know what I look like. Whereas, look at you, like mewing. You're like,
I'm not. I'm looking at you. I couldn't mew for life for me.
Doing the
Do you think I
jaw.
could fucking
He's
mew?
trying to do the jawline. He's like,
I'm literally as you were saying. Was I mewing?
Yeah, you were like,
I actually love that I subconsciously do that. That's great.
That's
That's
amazing.
really good for me, this face card.
I love that for you.
Okay.
right.
But
Yeah,
next
but do you
week,
subconsciously mew?
next week, our Halloween episode is going to be out.
No, we're filming it next week.
No, oh yeah. No, but when
by
this
the time
comes
this
out,
comes out, it'll be next week.
Oh yeah.
next
okay.
week, our
Okay,
Halloween
future.
episode will come out.
Continuity, Daniel.
Okay.
Yes, but we ordered our Halloween costumes.
We don't say what they are.
No, we're
yet.
not going to tell
We're gonna
everyone
say,
what we're dressing up as.
But it's matchy.
It is.
It's like
We're
a
a
trio.
trio.
We're
Yeah,
a
we
trio.
are a trio. So leave your guesses
And it's
below.
not the chipmunks. I wanted to do
It's
chipmunks.
not. No, the chipmunks.
That would have been fun.
That would have been so cool.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
Who
think
would,
I'd
who would
give
everyone have
chipmunk.
been?
I'd be Simon.
I would
The
have been
lanky one with the glasses.
Who would you be?
Theodore. Why is that funny?
You can be Alvin.
Would you let me be Alvin?
Yeah.
Would you be Theodore?
Yeah.
Wouldn't look right.
It would.
Wouldn't look right. You'd have to be Simon.
I feel like I'm just canonically Simon.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice word.
Oh my
Right,
god,
don't
sorry
stop
lads. I
don't-
bought a dictionary last week.
Did you actually?
No.
Explain that
so
word.
I just Google a lot of stuff. I made a sketch today and I was like,
What's another word for this?
yeah, no, it wasn't even that. It was like, I was making a sketch about Catherine Connolly and Heather Humphreys, like the presidential debate. And I do piss takes of this type of stuff all the time. And one of Heather Humphreys' things that she always says is, my policy is community, unity, and something else
Eulogy.
with itty. And I was like, words ending in itty because I just wanted
Itty
to like
bitty
drag it
titty.
along. So I was like, community, immunity, celebrity, like just going at it. So I got a little education
Nice.
in the words itty.
I think we need a slap of a dictionary.
Honestly, I need to be knocked out by a dictionary.
I feel like I should have paid more attention in English class.
Yeah, same.
I can, oh my god, do you want to hear a story?
Wait, go on.
So I remember when I was in English class, I think it was actually for my mocks, for my Leaving Cert mocks, we were asked to basically come up with our own story and it had to be original, whatever. And
I'm scared to hear this.
I just recited the entire plot line of the Vampire Diaries.
God, of course you
Swapped
did.
out the names. And I got a C.
Oh, well, at least you
didn't
got
clock it.
somewhere.
Sorry,
Is
Mr.
this
Harden.
English?
Yeah,
Were you in higher level or ordinary?
I was in higher level, but I really should have done. I
Oh!
really should
Well,
have done
you
ordinary
definitely were
level.
as well, were you?
I failed
Yeah.
ordinary level maths.
Were you?
I did
Yeah.
higher level everything other than maths. I did higher level maths up until the Leaving Cert, and all of my subjects suffered. Because, you know, when I was in a class with this teacher that I really wanted to impress, I was like, I want to show you that I can do well in this. And
Teacher's pet.
I got 14%
14.
in my mock.
That's probably like
Oh
7
my god! Wait, in
It was
maths,
higher level.
I was the same. I failed my mock so badly, and I guarantee it. Like, had
I
I have
believe
done,
you.
had I actually.
Did you say I believe
All
you?
right.
Yeah.
Sorry, where did you work
Valid.
before?
Oh,
You did
not,
Bingo Loco.
not the shades.
No.
To
Not the
say it's
shades.
not-
Where
I
did you
actually
work?
can't
You
say
didn't
much.
actually, full stop. Period. You didn't work. Got your first job about last week.
Me in the bar, like as if I have a leg to stand on.
Him and the bar and he went on the holidays.
Yeah, literally, I got sacked. But where was I going with this? I actually lose my train of thought so easy, lads. This is so funny. No, I actually, it's crazy now seeing there's loads of people on my street who were obviously babies when I was a child, like when I was about 10 years old, and I'm seeing all these babies that were born who are like teenagers now, and I feel super old. But it's now like at that point where I do see them all out on the streets, like collecting with the trolleys and everything for the bonfires.
Oh yeah,
Did you
I
ever see
never
that?
collected. Well, I did. That's a lie. I did. I
you?
did.
We're not collecting, huh?
I did collect.
Lighting all bonfires.
No, where I used to live in flats, so we'd collect within the vicinity, like, and then we'd hide all of the stuff in someone's like little garden. But I enjoyed that part of Halloween, like going around with my friends and all. I'd end up with so many splinters on my hands.
No, I never collected. I don't think I ever did.
No, I was too nerdy to collect. Like, I was the loser in school.
I was too lazy. I just watched them.
Yeah.
You ghost me.
Yeah.
I didn't get my steps in. Just didn't want. Hi, smile
pull
for the
more
camera.
friends down.
Pause,
Yes,
take the
put
picture.
that in the trolley.
But no, I'm seeing them all now going around. And I'm like, oh my god! I remember when you were literally born, and now you're wheeling around a trolley with like tires. And where did you get them first and foremost? But because again, I never collected. Where did they get the tires from, Shanice?
I've no
They
idea.
just robbed someone off the car, like.
No, not.
Yeah, they fucking
Hang on.
Alan Key.
All the
Alan
cars
Key
getting fleas.
taking a tire off an Alan Key.
Daniel the
No,
mechanic.
was this a thing in your area? In my area, it was dust caps, robbing dust caps.
Yeah.
Dust caps?
Yeah.
Really?
People
Yeah,
had
because it lets
funky-
all the air out of the tire, doesn't
No,
it?
because people
it
just used to
doesn't.
have funky dust caps. Like little skulls and all. Used to go around rubbing.
Jesus, some people are getting very creative. I'm not able for that type of stuff. I don't have a creative brain, guys.
Oh, here we
believe
go.
Oh no. But no, going back to that whole like the teenager of it all, I'm imagining now. I think I at a bonfire before. I think I was at one bonfire when I was about 15.
One.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
No, I swear.
You're only at one bonfire.
Yeah.
I was.
I
at a
told
few.
lads I was a loser. Like I was a loser. I was that weird kid that I
I
just
believe you.
yeah.
Daniel.
I'm trying to help the story
he's
here.
validating me, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been to one, but I don't think I'd see everybody drinking at it, and I was one of these where my dad I don't think actually let me drink until I think it was 16 or something like that. So I'd be one of those at all the family parties and everything. I'd be like, please just let me have a bottle of blue. Like, do you call
Blue
it? Do you
Wicket.
call it WKD or Wicked?
Wicket.
I call it Blue Wicket.
Yeah,
Blue
I don't know
Wicket,
where the WKD comes from, but Wicket.
There's no other wicket available. It's just blue wicket.
Blue
It was
Wicket.
the only
But
thing.
was the one available?
There
So
actually is pineapple ice.
all my cousins.
Oh, is it nice?
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
everyone
really
is saying it.
But it's
Kerry said
new.
it's lovely.
It's really nice.
But back then it was only the Blue Wicket. I'm
Yeah.
really sure. So I remember it was like my cousin's 40th, and this is going back, I'd say about 10 years ago. And I was sobbing to my mum and dad. I was like, please just let me have a Blue Wicket, like please, because all my cousins, they're like 3 years older than me, but they were all like real grown up and they were deadly
you
with their
see we're
copper beards
deadly
and
walking
stuff.
around with like a
Yeah.
little at a family function. Like,
so-
yeah, I'm allowed to
I
drink.
remember one time, I think this is actually the first time I ever drank. I really shouldn't be saying this.
How old
Get
are you?
ready to cut this out. It's probably about 11.
Say a bit.
11.
11?
No, lads, no. Give me,
Oh, like
let-
robbing it off the table.
Let me have context. Yeah. So it would have
wedding.
been, I remember my cousins again were like 3 years older than me. So
So they would have been
we were all
14.
sneaking around. So I was like the run to the litter. I was like the run to the litter. I was the youngest. So I used to just be the one who would get the piss taken out of them all the time and that type
Yeah.
of stuff. So they told me to go and rob a bottle of Blue Wicket. Or somebody
Aw.
robbed a bottle of Blue Wicket and we all went up to what is now my room, but it was just the attic room at the time.
Oh,
And
was it?
yeah, it was just the attic at the time. It was just like it was like a couch. That was about it.
Oh.
And yeah, so we were up there drinking this one bottle of Blue Wicket. Now they were sculling it and they were a bit older or whatever. And me, when I say I had like the tiniest sip, I was like, I think I'm drunk. I think I'm drunk. Oh my god! Like I'm not even messing. If they were here, they would tell you exactly this. I was the most dramatic. Nothing's ever changed. I was so dramatic as a child, and I genuinely thought I was getting drunk off when I say one lick of Blue Wicket.
I was so
The
scared
smell of the
to
bottle
do
opening.
like anything rebellious as a child.
So was I.
I was so scared.
I was such a little
So was
bitch.
I. So when I did this, I was like, oh my god, no! Should I tell my mom? Like,
No,
Yeah.
it was dreadful. I remember people used to hang around in Bricka.
Bricka.
Come on,
Oh my
Bricka.
God.
And it was the summer as well. And I was like second year, third year. And all my friends were going out. I was like, let me ask my mom first. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed.
Yeah, you were definitely that child.
And they used to all jump in the locks as well. I'll never forget.
Oh god.
No, I'll
No.
never forget one year with the people that I was hanging around with. I was down at the locks and everyone was like messing with me. I can't swim at all. Like I doggy paddle. And I was pushed in. Someone
yeah.
was chasing me, pushed me into the locks. My mom told me that day, you are not to be up at the locks at 14, 15. You're not to be up at the locks because accidents happen, whatnot. as I was running towards the locks, about to be pushed in, my man hops off the Lewis. Hops off the Lewis,
God.
walks down the bridge. I'm at the coming up, like just trying to keep myself alive.
She's like a drowned rat.
And she's the fourth person that I see. When I tell you, my stomach dropped. I was like, firstly, how am I going to get out of here? Secondly, I'm probably going to get in there in the first place.
A rock.
I was deathly afraid. But you know when your mad does that thing in front of people and she's like, ow.
Oh no.
I hate that. You know,
That's so
I was like,
scary.
oh, so you didn't listen to me. And you're after getting in. Okay, I'll talk to you when you come home. I was like, no,
Oh,
talk to me now.
no. That's the scariest thing
Please
ever.
talk to me now. Just do what you have to do. And then I'd get the head
Embarrassing in
out.
front of the bedroom.
Yeah, just get over and done with. I was so scared then after that, but then obviously not scared enough because we ended up going down to the docks. That's when everyone used to jump into the docks, and everyone had wetsuits except me.
What, you professional?
Do you know what I
dock
went
jumpers?
down in?
Like, what were you
No, do you know what I went
That's
down
what
in?
happens down in
for?
Ringsend. So do you know the bridge? It was down
Yeah,
my
it
way.
was in Ringsend.
And
The red poles.
yeah, where the red poles are. Do you know that bridge where the red poles are?
Bike and splash tour.
Yeah. Yeah. And people would dive in there like during the summer. There'd be loads of people.
No,
I'm
but
nearly sure people
That
still
water
do
not
it.
green.
Oh, there was a fella from my area. He actually went to my school and it was like a flesh-eating bug
Yeah.
virus in the thing. And it got into his back, so there was like a hole in his back,
But
or it was like a stomach or something like that. And it like ate through his skin.
Yeah, it's not
So
great.
don't go dock diving,
Don't
kids.
do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. But
Even
anyways,
go on, sorry.
sorry, I didn't have a wetsuit, so I ended up going into town on the Lewis in a United jersey and grey shorts
You do that
and
now.
old shoes. And everyone could swim. And I was like, I felt like the odd one out because I couldn't swim. So I was like, I'm just going to jump in. Worst thing I could have done. You don't jump in water when you can't swim because that's so stupid because you're putting your own life at risk and other people's lives at risk, right? But one of the girls that we were with, I don't know if I told this on the podcast before, but one of the girls that we were with was just as stupid as me. And we were walking down along the harbour, you know, where the boats are,
Yeah.
where they're, and that little like, not bridge, the little wooden platform thing.
Yeah, the pontoons like.
We were walking on that and there was a group of lads, a group of girls, and she decides, oh, this is going to be funny. I'm just going to jump in and see if I can swim. She can't swim. She's
Oh, gas.
in the water, struggling for dear life. The lads are pissing themselves laughing. I was like, no, she's going to be on the news later on. Like, this is not okay. So then I took upon myself to jump. Can't swim. I took upon myself to jump into the water to try and save her. So she ends up dunking me
This isn't
under the
funny.
water. I can't remember if I told this on the podcast before, but she ends up dunking me under the water to keep herself afloat. My feet end up getting wrapped in seaweed or whatever was stuck to the walls underneath. And you know when you're told something, right? Everything that kept running through my head was, my ma told me not to come here. My ma told me not to do this. And I'm never going to get to say goodbye to her. And everything just flashed. And I was like, I'm so scared. So once I got back up, I think people started realizing this is serious. So she was helped out. I was left to fend for myself. I was like a seal on the bleeding side of the path thing after getting. I was like, my life is at the flashing before my eyes. I was like, I'm never getting in the water after that again. That's so stupid and silly, like, to even do
It's
that.
so dangerous. Like,
So
especially
dangerous.
if you are even from Dublin, if you're watching this podcast and your friends want to go to the canal and jump in, do not
No,
jump in
it's
the
not
canal.
worth it.
Like, there was a young fella in my school who drowned from jumping. He couldn't swim. Like, people don't realize how dangerous it is, especially the canals. And like
And
the
they're
types of that, like
scruffy.
they're so dirty.
That
But
might
two, they have like trolleys at the bottom of them. You can get
Yeah, you can
caught
get
in
caught
it.
in them.
Like, it's just
You'll whack your
never.
head if you jump in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like it is actually super
Like, do
dangerous.
not let peer pressure.
I think exactly, and that's the thing. When
Yeah.
you're young, you're susceptible to all of this sort of stuff. I felt so pressured into being as part of a group, and like I didn't want to be left out and to be slagged. Do you get me? So I was like, I can't swim, but I'm not going to tell people that I can't swim. So I was trying to doggy paddle. Stupidest thing I've ever done, and I never got back in the water properly like that again. When my mat, I went home and I said it to my man. She was like, "You shouldn't have got in the first place." I was like, I was afraid I wasn't going to see you again. I was actually genuinely so scared in that moment, but I never ever did anything like that again. It was horrible. It was actually horrible.
Yeah, it's so
God.
dangerous.
So I would not recommend. Absolutely not. It's very stupid. And looking back on it now, if I could go back to that moment in time, I never would have done it. Because it's like that. I'm not only putting my own life at risk, I'm putting other people's lives
That's
at
it, like,
risk.
If you're on the verge of drowning or something like that, you get like really,
Yeah.
you get a lot of strength.
Yeah, you get adrenaline. Yeah. Pure adrenaline.
and you can pure
You, you
like
go
that.
into
Your woman was dragging you
survivor
down.
mode, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was only like thinking about herself and keeping herself alive, but I was being pushed under. I thought I was going in and doing a good thing of like getting her out of the water. I couldn't even get her. She was just using me as a floaty under the water to keep herself up.
Shanice was her armband.
No, literally.
Literally,
Oh,
Shanice. You
it
want to
was-
see Shanice on holidays with like the armbands and everything.
No, honestly, it
Well,
was
as
so
you should.
Yeah, I
scary.
forgot about that.
Practice safety. A message from Irish Water. How did we get to
Is
this
Irish
point?
Water Company?
I don't know.
I think so.
Irish water
Well, people don't
safety.
pay their water taxes anymore, so maybe not. Maybe
Yeah, remember like what was that about?
I've no
You had to
idea.
pay for showers and all, and then everyone just said nah.
Nah,
No, they
just not doing that.
protested.
Yeah, it was loads of protests.
There was
just
loads of
stopped.
protests.
How did we even get onto this subject?
We
We were
protested
talking
against car
about
insurance.
growing up. Oh, Bricker. I that brought me from Bricker to swimming.
Irish water.
Yeah,
Taxes.
that's all it was. Yeah. But
But what
I
was-
was very fearful to do anything rebellious when I was young, and I never did anything rebellious after that.
So when was the first time you drank?
I actually didn't start drinking until I was about 16, 17.
Really?
I was so scared to. I was like, if I come home smelling of alcohol, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
I was like that. I was so afraid to do anything because anytime I tried to be rebellious, it just didn't work in my favour. Tried to play golf in my front garden and split my head open. My cousin told me that I couldn't ride a bike without stabilizers when I was like 6 or something. And is that Lee? Was I a late bloomer? It's like-
Yeah.
I love how you're
I
only
think you
going.
were. I
I
was
was
about
probably like
4
3 or
or
something
5.
actually. So I was young anyways.
Without
and
stabilizers?
my cousin was like teasing me, being like, "Oh, you need stabilizers," and I was like, "No, I don't. No, I don't. Give me that bike now, and I'll rally it around." Straight up handlebars. Split me chin open. Chin caught literally. I didn't even give me a jawline, so it wasn't even worth it, to be
Oh,
honest.
stop. I remember it was like me auntie and me cousin were coming around for a visit, and I got super excited when I was on my bike and I was going around the estate, like flying around. Now me, I was probably about 7 at the time, and I went straight into a post. When I say it now, lads, I had a big gash. I'm really sure. Do I have like a little thing in my eyebrow there? It's like
Tiny,
tiny.
yeah.
That's
tiny.
a scar. Did you see that?
Oh, I have a Harry Potter scar. No, I'm not lifting that fringe up. No, I'll zoom in later on. I'll put a picture of me story later on zoomed.
When I say I did not get back on a bike for probably a good 6 years.
Oh,
Why do you do that?
sorry. Oh
You
my god.
literally-
I came out to you today.
all the time for doing that.
No, because Brandon.
I'm so lost right now, lads. I'm just
Sorry.
laughing a lot.
Brandon asked us earlier on about if we had our drunk stories for the first time we got drunk, and I was like, I don't remember. And now I just remembered. Sorry, that was very dramatic. Shanice said she did that in the taxi today, and I was like, will you stop? You were at the scare the shit out of me. Just want my first drunk story?
Yeah,
go
go
for
It's
on.
actually
it.
very bad. I really shouldn't even be
How
probably
old
saying
were
this.
you?
We're like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So
Him 11.
We're
fucking
Irish,
knock
like.
him back.
maybe I feel like I probably told you this story before, or I don't think I said it on the podcast before, but
Right, fill us in.
basically, when I was younger, like we used to always just go into town because the bus would bring us straight into town, so we used to just always go in. And one of our mates was literally 15, 16, looked about 26,
Yeah.
and like bearded a lot, 7 foot tall. So he
Fake
would go
ID.
in.
Brandon.
No, he didn't.
Me.
He just looked about 30, like, and he was 15. And so he would go in to the shop and buy the vodka for us.
Right.
And I had the smart idea of going into Burger King because they have the supersized drinks. And we all got an egg in each. And I said, oh my God, let me just 5-minute craft real minute for a minute here.
Real minute.
And I popped the naggin into a drink. I'm not going to name the drink. But
You made that so obvious.
not because I've worked with the drink. That's why I don't want to name it. No shade in them, but like I was turned off this drink for a year basically because of
Okay.
it. But I love you. Love's there. Love's there. Love you. Work again, please. But so basically this drink I poured it into, and it was a whole naggin, and we went into Stephen's Green and we sat there and drank, and oh my Jesus Christ. And the rest in the stable.
And the disciples.
and Joseph.
The 3 kings, the 3
Moses.
wise fellas.
And your man who split the sea as well. And your man who lit the bush up in flames. Because, oh my God, I was locked in that park. And it was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I remember going over to Stephen's Green and I was like, oh Jesus, like walking through the shopping centre, me at 15 like that rattled. I was like, oh my God. That was like the scariest experience ever of my life. And that drink that I used, I was turned off it for like max 2 years.
Oh,
I wouldn't drink it again.
Oh, no.
I still think about that time when we went to the Papa house. That was traumatizing.
Yeah.
Have we spoke about that on the podcast
No.
before?
I think we have, but not in depth.
Oh my God! Right. So
It's fitting right
what
now.
year was it?
2022.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was 2022. One of them years, anyways. We were all in a content house up in Belfast.
Yeah.
It was for a week, and we were making content, and we had loads of things, plans, loads of activities. But on our very I just kept anyone that was from Belfast that was in my vicinity, all I just kept saying was aye, we there now, aye, aye. I would have slapped the face off me.
Yeah, I would punch me around.
Imagine somebody coming from like a different county or from somewhere else and being like proper slagging your Dublin accent. You'd be like, who the fuck you went
But I
slagging?
wasn't
No.
slagging though. I wasn't. I was just like,
It's like
if I'm
echoing.
around, yeah.
What
Echoing
about
someone
you?
I was like, hey, we there now? And I was wrecking people's heads. Like, I was actually wrecking people's heads. But at the same time, I was like, wait, it's our last night. We might as well enjoy it.
Was that
So-
last night?
It was our,
It was like our last proper night, I think it was.
yeah, it was. And I mixed every single drink that was in that house, in the cupboards, in the fridge, on the floor, anywhere. I was mixing, right? I'll never forget. Well, I do actually forget. That's so funny that I say I'll never forget, because I forget most of the night. But I'll never forget being brought back into the house. We had two separate houses because there was people sleeping in one house and people sleeping in another house. And I was brought back into the house. Can't even remember who. I think Emer was on one arm and someone was on the other arm. Sorry, my nose is leaking. No, anyways. And we were bring me back into the house and then put me into bed. And then I don't remember how or why, but I blinked and I was back in the other house. But they told me they saw me running across the road with my top halfway hanging down,
Was it?
boobs fully out, yeah, running across the road, coming back into the house, and then I fell and collapsed on the floor.
Yeah.
Where was I for this? I like even when you were drinking, I don't remember being near you.
I
Oh,
was
God,
so
Daniel.
Weird because
I
like
was with Emer as well.
No, there was a few of us. So I remember the first time we could see that you needed your bed. You needed to go to bed.
and I
so
didn't
we were
want to
like,
go to bed. When people
no.
tell me to do something and I don't want to do it, I'm very like,
she's rebellious.
So
now I am.
it was me and I think it was Emer and maybe Nia as well. I can't remember, but we all put our arms around you. We were like, right, let's get you across to the other house, which is just across the road, and we'll just put you to bed. When I say you face planted into that bed, it was
No, do you know that movie Weapons where they do that and they run towards?
I literally have a vivid Snapchat memory that comes up every year, and it's me in the bathroom, and Shanice is on the floor like getting sick into the toilet, and Emer's trying to feed you biscuits.
Oh, I do remember that. And I'm heaving. Daniel broke the curtain pole off the wall that time. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, I
And
break
it fully
everything.
came out of the wall.
I break
glad deja vu
everything.
moment because that happened when we lived together as well.
Literally, he
No, she broke the
wall.
pole when we lived together.
Oh yeah,
I
that
broke
was
the
you.
wall.
Yeah, he broke the wall.
I took a chunk of
I
the
didn't
wall
break
with the
the
dildo.
I broke nothing. Daniel
So-
breaks everything.
Yeah, he
I know.
smashed
You're broken. You're already broken, sorry.
fucking kitchen door as well.
Who smashed the kitchen door?
You.
What kitchen? We didn't even have kitchen doors.
No, his.
In mine.
No, that was broke already.
What
In my
was it that
defense.
you did? What did you
Yeah,
try?
you just smashed it. You just finished the job.
Insert clip here.
We were over in my gaff last week, right? Or it was the week before.
Last week?
No, you were in my house last week, but the week before, it was when they'd only seen the new room, and you came up, and I have like a big mirror in the room. And when I say Daniel, I said, Daniel, don't go near it. Don't touch off that mirror, because that mirror just leaned against the wall. It's not supported by anything but the wall. But Daniel will find a way. So I was like, don't. And then Daniel's one of these where he'd be like, what if I just, and he'd like flinch.
Yeah,
to try and annoy
Daniel
you, and then
does that
actually
an
do
awful
it.
lot, yeah.
He'd actually do it,
Yeah.
and then the thing would just go, phew, pff, gone.
That's the thing when you say, what if I do this? And it actually happens.
I should be saying, what when I do this? What about when I do this? Yeah, that's crazy. I smashed Brandon's sitting room window by accident, though, in my favour.
In your favour.
It was hanging together by
With
thread.
sellotape, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was literally selling. And I tapped off the door.
Oh, yeah, because you're like, boom. Oh,
Lads,
yeah, pretending
the
you're in a
thing-
horror movie.
I was pretending that I was being chased. Ever seen them videos? I would just out myself for robbing it. The idea. The videos of like when the killer is trying to chase you in a horror movie and like they keep
And you
falling
go,
and stumbling.
Oh,
And I
I
literally,
was like,
we literally only pressed record. I started running and I was like, and I was going to hit off the door and fall, and sure the whole window just came out the door.
No, because he didn't hit off the door, lads. He hit off the glass. So my sitting room has like see-through glass windows.
Yeah, but I
it's
literally,
part of
I
the
mean,
door.
I tapped it. I didn't go boom and put my fist through it.
It was
He was
so
trying to make it out
funny.
that I absolutely punched his window through.
It took Shanice about 15 seconds to realise.
She didn't know what was going on.
I thought
You
you
can
had
see-
smashed like a vase over here. I was like, how did he manage to get something
like
over
a
there to smash? I was like, I didn't even know. And then
She just
Brandon
points
just
the
looks
camera.
down and I'm like, oh,
no.
my God.
And all
But
the
we were
comment-
in ourselves. Me and
I was
Daniel were like,
breaking it.
oh no, we're gone. We're not staying tonight. We're getting out of this gap. And Brandon's like, it's okay. It's grand.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm
You know
like-
what? I freak out.
Because he
in the-
knew.
I freak out in the
He
small
knew it was
situations. No,
broke.
it's not
That's
even
why
that.
he was so chill.
Like, somebody could murder my entire family and I'd be like,
No, if that wasn't broken, he would have gone.
but God forbid
Fucking
somebody
mental.
like robbed a chip off me plate or something. I'd go
Yeah.
into a full freak out mode.
Fair.
I'm just one of those people.
Oh, do you have lasagna for us today?
It's a little bit left. Kind of wanted it for myself. We used to have it.
Oh my god, you literally told us. That
Yeah,
you'd
but
give
then
us
I
lasagna.
came home last night. So me and Daniel were out in his
Milk
last
half
night
the
playing
dish.
Monopoly. And I came home. I was like, will we get a chipper? When I was out with you, I was like, will we get a chipper? And then we ended up not doing that. I was like, do you know what? We're going to be healthy. We're going to save money. So I went home and I had me lasagna and I had it when I say it was like literally half the thing, half the big tray of it. I was like, better. So yeah, there's a little bit left though. You just can have it.
Lads, I have a story time. Oh my God. I was out the other night, right? For my boyfriend's best friend's girlfriend's birthday. I'll just say my friend.
I mean, polyamorous relationship.
My friend.
My boyfriend's girlfriend's boyfriend.
But we were out for her birthday the other night, right? In 37 Dawson Street. I brought home someone else's jacket. I don't even know how that happened. But there was such a nice group of us. Like, I met her friends for the first time and we were bopping away. Anyways, there was this girl that had like really curly hair and she came up to me and she was like, has anyone ever told you that like you'd be a great primary school teacher? I was like,
Dang.
Is that a compliment or an
what a
insult?
strange setting to say that.
You're actually not the first person that said that, believe it or not.
I was like, what way am I moving to make this girl think that I'd be a good primary school? A, B, C.
Just your technique, like whiteboards to mark our ratio, was just real good.
I was like, that's so random. I was really taken back by that. And then when we were leaving, my coat was like on the very bottom. And I said to Connor, when we were leaving, it started getting really busy. It was packed. And I was like, can you get my coat? It's the furry one. I didn't even realise until I got home. I took the coat off Connor, put it under my arm, walked out into the taxi, got home. I was like, my coat's not grey or from Benny's. And I was like, this isn't mine. And he was like, well, where is yours? I was like, probably in 37 Dawson Street.
Did you leave it there?
I don't know, or maybe someone took mine. But if anyone was in 37 Dawson Street on Saturday,
Enjoy that.
what date was that?
Say nothing.
It's like a creamy brown fluffy jacket. But if yours is silver, I have it, and it's from Penny's, and it's a small and it smells massive. I have it. Reach out to me, I'll give it back to you.
Oh, that smells
Sorry,
lovely.
Paul.
But yeah, very random. I was like, I don't know how to take that. I should be a primary school teacher. What?
That's so weird.
Random. Very random. Do you know
Speaking
what
of-
I was also thinking of?
What?
Sorry. Oh, this will be the last thing I speak about because I'm after rambling on so much. Do you know the way our nose is in the middle of our face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our eyes just ignore it.
No, I can see mine.
No, but like when we're looking at each other, you can't see your nose.
Yeah, because it's like out of focus.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Because you're
we
like,
don't focus.
your eyes want to see what you want to see.
I just find it mad.
What was that?
What was that? You butchered that.
Your eyes, like, you tell your eyes what you want to see, so your eyes going to see that.
Yeah, well, if
Like
you
right now,
close
I
it-
can't see Paul, but I can provisionally see him
yeah.
if I focused on Paul. Do you get me?
He's there.
Do you get what I mean? Like, it's what your eyes want to see. It's Paul in the room. But speaking of jobs, I actually,
This is so funny.
I don't know why. Sometimes I just randomly go on Indeed and I'm like, let me just like pick up another side quest here. Like, why not add it to the list? And I was looking on a receptionist job, and it was for
Why you
it was
laugh?
for a surgery place, and I fully applied for it because they done gastric sleeves, and I was like, maybe I can get some sort of like employee discount here or something like that. This was like back in 2020.
last year.
Me thinking, this is years ago.
2024.
Back in the day.
But I fully I applied for it
Daniel.
because I wanted to try and get Gash to Cleave on tick. On Klarna. Tap that.
You are.
Klarna.
Tree. Was that not like a good plan?
I mean,
Like it's like, oh, I love H&M clothes. Let me work in H&M.
it's a bit more extreme than that, but yeah.
And you would do 2 for a check.
Discount code.
Staff discount. Do you know the staff
Do you know what I
discount
mean?
in
Like, employee
Tesco? The staff discount in Tesco is 10%.
10% off.
Is that supposed to be impressive?
Ooh.
I don't know where it was going with that. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
That was like the apple thing as well. You know, I brought an apple into my teacher
No, 'cause we were
before.
talking about employee discounts.
So where were you going with that story?
I was like trying to gauge what you thought of it. Sorry, lads. Jeez. Oh,
You know the
just trying to get a bit of it.
You know the Tesco employee rate is 10%.
What's the rest of that conversation?
I'm like half zoned
Oh,
out.
Brandon.
Do you not remember the Apple story?
Please help me. Someone adopt me. Someone buy me a dictionary.
Oh,
Oh,
there's someone else there.
That's going somewhere.
God dang.
God
girl.
damn. Dirty minds, guys.
That's
Have
it.
you ever seen that TV show Married at First Sight?
Yeah,
Who
No.
the thought of that?
that's crazy.
That is the most craziest thing I've ever. Like, what would it?
I
What
was
do you mean
thinking
we're
of
just
Naked
getting married for a
Attraction.
TV show?
Do they get paid for it?
Don't know.
Would you do it for like 20 grand?
No.
What about 40?
40. 25. No, but that's crazy.
I know.
What do you mean? We're just getting married for the crack.
I know.
For the laugh, like.
But I see people
they-
think fame as well.
Do
no?
people stay married, like?
I
Surely
think a few
it's not
people
real.
have.
Show me that priest license.
No, do you know
Do priests
what?
have license?
Irish TV has been really good over the past like few weeks. Have you seen Dinner with the Enemy?
Yeah, I've
came out
seen
yesterday.
clips of it. I haven't actually gotten to
Oh,
watch
I
it
was
yet,
watching it
though.
last night. It's really good, but it's just reminding me now of how tacky TV used to be. Like when you think back, it was like what was the one and they got like the full makeover.
Oh, Neville's Doorstep Challenge.
What?
No,
That's when they like go in and renovate the house.
that actually sounds like AI generated. What is that?
Neville's Doorstep Challenge.
No.
Neville from iCarly?
Was it like
like
Snog,
the-
Marry, Avoid or something?
Oh, sorry.
It's not Snog, Marry, Avoid. It's like something like that.
Oh my God!
What's
Wait.
it called?
Yeah.
Pimp My
Paul,
Ride?
What's it called? Pimp My Ride.
Was it Snog, Marry, Avoid?
Oh,
No, it wasn't RTE.
no.
Was it Snog, Marry, Avoid? Yeah. Did you ever see that? And like they get the full
No.
makeover and it's like these.
That was brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and
it
they
was
have
like-
like a white screen or
yeah,
something.
yeah, it's like that, and then people go in, and you might get, let's say you get someone going in from London, and they talk like that, and they have like the mad hair. And it was back when everybody used to put like the blue stripes
Yeah,
in their
yeah,
hair,
yeah,
and they'd be
yeah.
mad
Orange
looking
face,
at them,
orange
yeah,
hand.
Yeah.
caked in like orange makeup that just didn't match their skin whatsoever, and they'd basically give them like the full makeover, and they used to go in on them like it was insane.
know.
TV, especially British TV, years ago was
Ruthless.
brutal. Even Snog Marry Avoid, like they'd put pictures of them out to the public, being like, "Okay,
Would
Snog
you get
Marry
with this
Avoid.
person? Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah,
Is that your one? And just like magenta or magnetic?
Tiger
Oh,
Banks.
magnetic.
Oh lads,
But
they were brutal.
she used to like go in on models for not looking a certain way or having it being a certain size. And then she's a curvy gal herself. Like, so she was proper telling these girls that they weren't the size that they needed to be. And like the model industry is cutthroat. I wouldn't know all about it. I'm not part of it. But like
I am.
seeing, yeah, you are, Mew. But seeing videos of like America's Next Top Model and all that sort of stuff and how they were treated and what they're spoken to, like, that's crazy.
No, it's insane.
TV in general back then was absolutely insane.
But we were
Yeah.
brainwashed to think that this
We
type of
were.
stuff was okay.
But we watched Victorious and iCarly the other day and we thought that was deadly when we were younger. That is shite.
That was so bad.
Oh no, I love iCarly and Victoria.
Yeah,
No,
but I'm
I'll
sorry.
always-
No, come off
It's
it.
We
no,
thought
do you
it
know,
was
it's the
funny.
nostalgia.
Come
It's
on.
the nostalgia of it, like, you know.
No, it's not. Even
It's-
when we
it's
were
the
watching it back,
facts.
we were like, "What?"
Sorry, you
But
watched
even the
SpongeBob.
feet, even the feet
SpongeBob's a
thing.
classic.
Yeah, so was iCarly and
You've never
Victorious.
come from my guy SpongeBob.
So was iCarly and Victorious. Like,
No,
that's the
but
stuff that used to watch,
even
like, before
watching it
school.
now
jokes.
after hearing about your man Dan Schneider and the whole feet thing and the positions that some of the girls do be in,
That was weird.
like it's freaky. And we
There's
didn't
like a foot
we
in
didn't clock that
every-
because we were kids, but that's disturbing.
Oh no, it is. I'd say there was loads of mad shit going on at the time. Like that is the weirdest stuff. And then you see like even the Nickelodeon like logo at the time was like a footprint.
yeah.
Lads.
Oh, I never even.
Oh yeah, I did know that. But I
Oh
just
no,
forgot.
crazy.
Remember that the whole documentary came out about it?
Yeah,
And
know.
Drake Bell was on it.
I actually love to go back and watch that again. That was like real interesting.
Yeah.
I just forget
But
who was on
isn't
it.
is it sad that like, not sad, you know, when we were growing up, we had like TV shows that we could watch. But I feel like teenagers nowadays don't really. Like we could sit down at whatever time of the night and be like, oh, this movie's coming on.
Do you
Or
know-
this show is coming on, this is my
you
favourite.
had to
Or we
run to
get
the
to
bathroom.
record it.
And come back.
And come back
while
while the ads, yeah.
Oh, like X Factor and all. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I missed.
Do you know what I used to order? Speaking of supersize, I would demolish a full-on 16-inch pizza of a Saturday night plus wedges plus a garlic dip plus like a 2-liter bottle of like a soft drink.
Period.
That's how like
As you should.
yeah.
Period.
No wonder I didn't like PE.
I wonder
But,
you
like,
couldn't pass the bleep
Sorry,
test.
that's just another thing that's completely out of context, but it's just I feel like that's just my niche at this point. But it's just crazy to think about it. Like, how could I do that?
That's mad. Yeah,
That was crazy.
16
I had
pizza.
some stomach.
Like I'm big back, but that's crazy.
Y'all need to
That's
stop
wild.
shaming each other for food.
Well, I was big back.
All right, anyways, welcome back, y'all.
Hello.
We're going to address the fact that I bought 2 Justin Bieber hoodies, from his brand Skylark. One of them, my second one came today, just to let you know. But Daniel gave me debt for buying from his brand. Do you want to tell our
What do you wanna-
audience what
You do your
You did
thing,
today?
Daniel.
you hypocrite?
Do you call me a hippo?
Hypocrite.
No. So basically, I bought a Charlie XX
For how much?
tenner.
You want to add a few more zeros to that?
No, right. This is the thing. I confessed to Shanice when she got in the taxi today when I was on the way to the studio. I said, "Look,
I'm
I need to
sorry.
apologize. I'm
Yeah.
a bit of a hypocrite right now, but I'm still not as bad as you. So don't be getting too confident
No,
over
the
there. in
theories
that
are as
chair.
bad as each other.
Brandon,
Right, now
we're not
we're
even
going to
gonna
address
go
the fact
there.
that Brandon bought
Brandon
a
was the one
branded
who started
t-shirt
this.
for €300 a few years ago.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly,
a few years ago, but it still happened.
Lads, a few years ago. Few years ago.
He wore it for one day.
He never wore
I
it.
told me
again.
living in that hoodie. You wore it for one day and you paid about 200, 300 euro for it.
What was the
Because-
t-shirt?
And a t-shirt.
It was like a Palm Angels t-shirt that
Yeah.
I got from Flannels,
Yes.
and I was like, this would be great for longitude. I didn't even wear it.
No,
I
you didn't even wear it
I
to
did wear it to
longitude?
longitude. No, I did. I wore it one of the days, but now I put it through the wash once, and the thing just nearly disintegrated.
Oh, wouldn't be having that now.
Fake.
Wouldn't be
I
having
got to
that.
Togi from now on.
But yeah, I bought a Charlie XX hoodie. What?
For how much?
€100.
And what else?
But sure, like, I was actually on Lifestyle Sports the other day. And, oh my God, because it's my dad's birthday. Shout out to my dad.
Happy birthday.
And I was looking for a hoodie to get him. And, like, all the hoodies and all on Lifestyle and JD and all, they're all about 100 quid.
Money,
Like,
like
that's
everything
standard
is
now.
so crazy. Like, crazy.
Which is not just go and allegedly buy one fake.
I don't
Allegedly.
I don't buy brand other than like Justin Bieber's stuff.
Mm.
Like, I'd rather buy a dupe.
I used to allegedly do Panda Boy hauls all the time.
Allegedly.
Are they
Allegedly.
Panda Boy?
Allegedly. Who?
Them.
These?
Yeah, them
Oh,
ones.
them? No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Turkey.
But I have
joking.
I have possibly in the past.
Yeah, but
They
they're
used to,
good
yeah.
quality
They're
though.
really good quality. So why would you? Like, you're saving, when I say hundreds,
Yeah.
hundreds, it's gone
Think
now.
smarter,
So I
not
don't think you can
harder.
do it
Let rich stay
anymore.
rich.
Yeah.
I
um,
would know.
It just was one of those things from years ago where you were able to do it and it was perfect and you were saving a bunch. Like, you might pay 100 quid on shipping, but realistically, if you were to put all that stuff
Mm.
in the box together and you were to go to, you know, the real deal, you'd spend
Mad money.
at least $1,000. Like,
Say 100 quid on shipping.
yeah.
So come for him because I spent 100 quid on something that's real. He paid 100 quid per
How
shipping.
much is your shipping?
Tenner.
Daniel, I paid 300 quid, like, let's say in total, for this big box of like jackets,
One t-shirt.
t-shirts, no, multiple
So it wasn't even
t-shirts,
from Flannels, wasn't
hoodies,
it?
about 4 pairs of shoes, like, and
where are
they
they all
look
now?
real.
He still has
In
them.
my wardrobe, I wear them all
What?
the time.
The dunks that you got dunks, didn't you?
Yeah, I still
They
have
were
them.
really good quality as well.
I'm gonna go do a little collection for lads. They're coming over to my gaff. Well, they can sit outside now. They're shaming me
gonna
for buying
play
fake.
Monopoly.
Sorry that I don't pay 300 quid on one t-shirt.
No, but I'm sorry. Do not
wait, I
slag
did.
me.
You did. I did.
Or do, You just said-
Right, we're all as bad as each other. Leave me alone.
do not slag me. Do not come for me if you're going to do exactly what I do.
Exactly. Who are you talking about?
Don't talk to that planet. You listening?
No, but that's not that bad. I could have bought 4 of them. You bought 2.
Period. And I do it again.
I bet you will.
Right, I think we should wrap it there.
No, why? We're having so much fun. Can we talk about one more thing?
Right, come on.
Yeah, go.
Right. So,
Thanks so much for watching.
Brandon has
You
been
can
giving
catch
out
us
to
at
us for the
Socially Awkward
longest
Pod.
time for not driving, but in this economy.
Oh, please, yeah, let's talk
Oh,
about this.
Oh my God. You made a video the other day and I was just deep in it. I was like, you're so right. Everything is so expensive.
I
so right,
stitched that
thank you.
video and it's in my draft. So I was like, yes, Daniel, I do expect you to pay that amount of money. Thank you. That is all.
Then post it
Yeah,
then.
and in the drafts I may stay because you'll get rinsed in that comment section because everyone backed me up in that comment. It is ridiculous.
So crazy.
It's an absolute joke. Why can't we get free cars? Any cars?
Because you're an influencer.
Yeah, and I will take a free car. And well, you would too.
The amount of people that we know that are taking free cars, you'd be surprised.
Not me. Not me.
No, Brandon.
I owe me bollocks out to the credit union. Leave me out of this.
Yeah,
But-
Brandon
No,
has
but
his own
like
car.
it's actually a joke, and people were like, "Why don't you just get like a 2020 car and it'd be low insurance?" Do you think I have 25 grand lying around? Do you think I have? Yeah, that's actually a cheaper alternative. Like what? You buy a car nowadays, like you have to get like a little runaround car, and the insurance and like trying to price match it.
No,
Like,
insurance
you
is
bought
all
it for
crazy.
£6,000. Well, I can go 7 for the year. How about that?
I think my insurance started out at like 3.5. And then when I passed my test, it went down by like £1,000. And then it just like has gradually come down ever since. But it takes like 5 years for it to come
Yeah.
down when you're new. From what I've told.
And you have to pay it
told.
in bulk straight away.
No, you can pay monthly.
You can pay monthly or you can pay in bulk. But I think it's a bit cheaper if you pay
In bulk?
In bulk, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
So
No, it is.
shitty.
It's crazy expensive. But the truth, at least for me, is, and this is just my own personal thing, is that I probably would not leave my gaff if I did not have a car.
That's why we don't leave ours.
True. We literally had a scrap of Brandon today. He tried to tell me, what was it? Like, this is what happens when people leave their house. I was like, you go to the gym. That's you leaving your house.
The name
And
of
you
the
trying to come to
podcast
me.
is Socially Awkward. Do you think I like to interact with
No,
people?
but if any of the OG
Keep really
listeners on
intellectuals.
here, they know they rinse me because I don't leave my house. But they do the exact same
We do the
thing.
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my house.
Clock that.
No, I like
Except I
staying
go
in
to the gym.
and being away from everyone.
In a week.
Being away from everyone. What test?
did you book it?
No.
Oh, I booked mine.
Daniel's booked his test. I feel
Oh.
like you're going to be driving before me.
I will be driving very soon. Watch the roads.
Watch
Don't walk on the roads because I don't know how to stop that car. I'm going to be driving GTA style. I just sent Paul that recently.
Most taxi drivers drive GTA style nowadays.
Especially
What
in
is
foreign
going
countries.
Did you ever see in Spain coming from the airport to the
Yeah.
hotel when I say
I'm
it's,
going through alleyways and all.
it's like Mario Kart trying to get down?
Car be
the
on
bus.
2 wheels and all. I'm getting through gaps between all the traffic. Wall riding down all the little apartments and all.
It's like they go warp speed, but you know what happens like when it goes really fast and then you ever see those animations like the car is like squishing. It's
Goes
like,
in like
Yeah.
that. Like that.
Pure Despicable Me shit. Like,
Good luck, Charlie.
right, I'm brain rotted to the core right now. I think we need to wrap this
I
up.
think
Yeah, we
that's as
do.
much as I can take.
God love anyone who listens.
I need to go play a
this.
game of Monopoly, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
You're about to
sure
get
mine now.
rinsed. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Socially Awkward Podcast. And if you're new, welcome to the family. We'll see you
Family.
next week for a Halloween episode.
special.
If you want to follow us, you can catch us at Socially Awkward Pod on Instagram, Socially Awkward Pod
And
on
at Daniel
TikTok.
Devlin.
With
You
7
clap that.
ends. Just keep looking. Just keep adding the ends at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
And then you
honestly.
find them.
It's me. Twin.
Love ya.
Right, go on. Bye. Go on.
Go on. Go on. Bye, bye, bye,
Go on.
bye,
Stay
bye,
diva.
Go on. See you later. Bye, 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 bye,
Go
bye.
on, go on. Look. Go on. Bye, bye, bye.
He hates us.
The Socially Awkward Podcast is an Onic original.
Presented by Shanice Griffin.
Brandon Caulfield.
Daniel Devlin.
Visual design and video editing by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly.
Extra special thanks to Vivian Wood.
Archive and images courtesy of Getty Images. Music courtesy of Audio Network.
Series producer Paul McGregor.
Executive producer Sasha Hamrock.
New episodes of the Socially Awkward Podcast release every Thursday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can also watch full episodes of the Socially Awkward Podcast on YouTube.
This is an Onic original podcast.